Hello, folks. How you doing today? This is Bubba, the Jewish Redneck Prepper, and I'd like to thank you for joining me again today for another episode of Ghost Towns and Defunct Railroads. Here today, I'd like to show you another ghost town. Today, we're right out here, right outside of Hancock in Warren County, at an old railroad town called Mayfield, Georgia. That's right, folks. We're on the railroad that runs between Warrenton, Georgia, Camac, Georgia, and Sparta, Georgia, on over toward Milledgeville. And we're going to pull over here to the side and give you some views of these old structures. This beautiful old house right here. I'll give you a shot in here. Get out, and we're going to walk it here. You see this old beautiful house? This is a old ghost town that goes back to 1800s, and is now kind of like an old retirement community and everything. This old house we have up here, you can see the railroad tracks out here. Got traffic coming down the road, and I'm sorry about that. There's still a railroad comes down through here. This town used to have a mill and schoolhouse. The schoolhouse is still here in this old town. But this town here, this house right here, this old beautiful house, is kind of like going down, falling apart, and I hate that about old historical towns. There's a lot of traffic that goes through this town and everything, but this old beautiful house, if you notice where the sign's here, way back, goes back into the late 1800s, early 1900s. And this old beautiful house here, this is one time was an orphanage for children. Yeah, this town was a busy little railroad stop at one time. Had a sawmill here, granary, grits mill, and a few more old stores and stuff. And some old rocks here. Anybody that's interested in rocks and stuff, go on down through here. Now, here we have an old store down here we're approaching. And this old store here probably was many a thing back in the day. And used to be a building set over here, right here, across the street here, and see what is here. Those got some old kind of building right there. And this is old concrete foundation for something. I think it used to be a building. And the building that's set here on this corner, it's no longer there. And we got a sign here that says old Mayfield Community Center. Well, the Mayfield Community Center now, I think it's the old, what is the old schoolhouse? But look at this old store. A few years back, this old store was like a community grocery store, but back in the day, this thing was probably many things in the day, because see how big it is? Right now, you could tell they had old gas pumps here one time. And then a couple of years ago, it was open and it was still was running a grocery store there. Now it looks like it's closed. Got a for sale sign there on it. But see, at one point in time, this is a busy little community. And I'd like to take you over here now. One is the old railroad depot. And see, ain't been much here in this old railroad depot. As you can tell, it's about falling in here on this end of it. Let's see if we can get a shot of the inside here. We'll step on those nails. Let's see how it's falling in inside of this old depot. You can go down here, walk over here in the front where the loading, everything used to be. This old depot here. Can you imagine how many tickets and stuff come out of this old depot? This old depot's full of all kinds of old trash now. Got all kinds of milk crates in here, old chairs and junk. That right there, off this door here, right in there would be where passengers would wait to board the train. Everything looks like they've got an old pulpit over there for a preacher. Corner, I don't want to venture any further. Somebody looked like they ransacked this old place. Now like that, look right there in that corner, it used to like it'd be the ticket booth. Old trains ran down through here. Folks, I love old ghost towns like this. Well, Mayfield used to be an enterprising little town here in Georgia. That's no more. Let's see, you got another picture of the old store and big old store and everything. Mayfield used to have a lot of stuff here. We're going to take you back. There's still some folks that live here in this ghost town, in some of these beautiful old homes and everything. We'll take you here to the front. A lot of history has gone down through here in Mayfield, Georgia. Here is the front of the old depot and everything. A side shot and a door. Let's just see what the door has to offer us here. Yep, it's the same. This looks like this was some kind of living quarters, or maybe the office of everything. But again, over the years, somebody that probably owns this property destroyed it. Let's see if we can get down here in this door and see what we got here. Yeah, this looks like more like living quarters for probably somebody, the engineers and probably people that worked on the railroad. Well, I see they got benches in here. It could have been the waiting room for passengers and everything. But I'm going to go over here and get in the truck, and we're going to ride around and show you some more of this ghost town of Mayfield. Hey family, say hello. What we're going to do is we're going to ride on around the corner here and we're going to take some pictures of these old houses, finish filming the video, and we're going to take you over here to the old schoolhouse. Okay, we're going to take it slowly here and look at some of these beautiful houses that are abandoned. We have an old trailer, beautiful house right here that nobody wanted and kind of growed up. Beautiful house here that's boarded up. Slow down just a little bit more. See, we got another beautiful house right there. Nobody's living in. We got a house over here that's beautiful. Somebody lives in. We got another beautiful house here that's like, I don't know, looks like somebody could be on it again. But here to this next road. Let's take it and see the old schoolhouse. Now, exactly where the old grits mill and the sawmill that was in here, I think it was up that side road. Let's go up here and we're going to on Mayfield Old School. Now, I think this is the old the old Mayfield School, but I don't think it's being used no more. They said it's a community center, but I don't think it's used that much. Pretty kitty, kitty. That's your pretty kitty. This is the old schoolhouse. It's now supposed to be a community center. Like old shed back there, and probably a well house. Come back out here at the old there's old warehouse, folks. Pass by an old warehouse. There's probably no telling what's all out in them woods and everything. Here's the grocery store that I was showing you earlier. We're coming up on. Okay, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little picture of Mayfield. It goes down to Mayfield, Georgia. Well, this is Bubba, the Jewish Redneck Prepper. If you like these videos, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, the Jewish Redneck Prepper. Until the next time, I'm going to say, God bless, shalom, and enjoy the journey.